Hey, what's up guys? Antonio here once again with another Ford Police Interceptor how-to video. This video we're working on a 2018 Ford Police Utility with the Explorer, right? With some halogen spotlights that they're really bad, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna replace them to these Wheeling LED spotlights. All right, so let's go. All right, so make sure the car's off. You do not have to disconnect the battery. You can if you wish to. Okay, disconnect the positive battery cable. Okay, from the actual battery. But what I like to do is face the spotlight as high as up. Okay, and then you're gonna get yourself an L key. Okay, an L key. I don't know the size of it, but small little L key. Okay, and at the bottom here, right by where the chrome part of the actual spotlight is, there is gonna be a screw. Okay, put your L key in. Take your screw off. Okay, place the screw in a place where you're not gonna lose it. Okay, very important screw. Okay, after that, okay, you are going to turn counterclockwise. Okay, pull. Okay, so that's counterclockwise and pull. All right, here you would have, I'll show you what it looks like. Let me grab the phone. Okay, so this is your setup for these lights. All right, so this wire here, this white wire that you see here, that is your hot wire. Okay, that is your hot, and this black one here is your ground. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to unplug this. Just pull it out. Okay, pull the hot wire out. Okay, and remember guys, do not let any wires touch each other, especially the ground, you know. So when you pull it out and you're putting it back on, do not make contact, okay? Do not make positive contact on a positive wire to a ground, okay? You will break, or you will blow the fuse, okay, on the vehicle, okay? So go ahead and pull this out. I'm gonna do it with one hand. Okay, so that eliminates the power to the spotlight, okay? And then your second one, you need two hands, so you gotta wiggle your spotlight and remove that. It comes right off, guys. It's just, here, let me grab the other spotlight to show you. You see that right there? So that it just inserts and removes. So that wire, just pull it out slowly, okay? Wiggle it side to side, and by also pulling. All right, once you do that, we'll show you the next step. All right, so now that we have our spotlight off, okay, this wire here, you're not gonna need, okay? You're just not gonna need this setup no more, okay? And what I have, don't forget to hang on to these, okay? Those are important. I'll put that on right now. Okay, so we have some extra of these wires. Okay, so these wires here is what you're gonna need. Okay, so on a LED light, okay, you have two screws. Okay, so your copper colored, that is your hot wire, that is your positive, and then your black is your ground. Okay, so hot, positive, negative. All right, so what you want to do is the following. Okay, I actually like to, let's see here, we could do this two ways. We could screw it on here first. Let me see. Let's screw this on. Actually, Hang on tight. Let me figure out the best way I did it on the other side. 1 second. All right, so sorry guys, something wasn't making sense to me. All right, before we mess around with putting any of the wires on this, I need to convert this wire here, okay? That has, remember, that wire is designed to go in here. So what we wanna do is we wanna cut, this is your ground wire. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it right there, okay? We're gonna splice it, and I'll get that right now. Okay, we're gonna splice it. We're gonna we're gonna connect something here. Let me show you. Let's do this. Get the wire there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add one of these, right? Okay. Okay. Put it in. Okay. And then you're gonna crimp. All right, so we added this one here. Now we're gonna crimp it, right? And hold it, crimp, okay? Once you do that, should be nice and snug, okay? Let's put these back. So let's put that right there. All right, so now you have your negative outlet, okay? And that's ready for your negative screw, right? Right there, right? So before you do that, you got to make sure this portion here of the actual new wire that we're gonna put on actually fits nice and snug, okay? If it doesn't fit nice and snug, okay, grab some pliers. And just give it a little, close it up slightly, little by little, until you give yourself a nice, snug contact. Perfect. All right, so remember guys, now that this wire here is connected, right? You do not want to let this wire touch any ground points, okay? Because that will blow your fuse. All right, next thing you want to do, okay, is grab the actual LED bulb, all right? And we are going to connect positive in, right? We're gonna screw it on nice and snug. There we go. It's nice and snug. Ooh, got it. Woo! Got this nasty ass mosquito that was killing me. All right, sorry guys. All right, 1 second. All right, so now that we have our positive in, now we got to connect our ground to it, okay? So be careful guys, because of the shortness of the wire, you might not have that much clearance or room to play with, but just try to connect it, okay? Okay, and then go ahead and tie it up. And we are converting from halogen to LED. All right. So now, before you decide to actually seal it all back up, okay, you got to make sure it works, right? So let's go ahead and fire it up. All right. On, off, on, off, on, off. Perfect. So now, follow the steps back, okay, of, putting the actual, put the sponges back on, okay, and then this one here, okay, you're gonna start, it's just secure. You're gonna start, I wanna say, a little bit towards the, hang on, let me pull it out. There we go. You're gonna start somewhere like in that position there. So like that, you end up in a position where this hole aligns here. Okay, put your screw on and you'll be set. All right. So there you have it, guys. This is from changing an LED light bulb, changing an halogen light bulb, and converting the wires to an LED light. Okay, cool. So, thanks for watching, guys. Be careful when you're doing this. Remember, you don't want to have any hot wires touch and blow out your fuse. I forgot which fuse it is, but if you do that, you can always disconnect your battery. Okay. Once it's all said and done, guys, just put it all back together, and you are now squared. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and on to the next one. Peace.